Today, we're announcing that tomorrow's budget includes our plan to make preschool childcare absolutely free for kids in Ontario from the age of 2.5 until they can start kindergarten.
And there it is, the big ticket item Kathleen Wynne and her Liberal government are hoping will get them re-elected. Free daycare for children once they turn 2.5 until they enter all-day kindergarten. Here is the Premier's pitch to voters.
We need to take serious action to do two things. First of all, make early years care more affordable, and secondly, give parents, particularly women, the choice to go back to work when they feel ready to do that.
And it is the day before the Liberals release their budget, and today here at Queen's Park they released their marquee item, free daycare. Here's what you need to know. The free daycare will kick in 2020. It will cost $930 million in the first year and is part of an overall $2.2 billion expansion of licensed childcare. 125,000 children could benefit and save the average family with one child $17,000 a year more in Toronto, where the cost of childcare is the highest in the province. And the key question, though, is it an election game changer for a government that has been flailing in the polls? Here's what families who have children with daycare have to say about that.
I think that's fantastic. I think a lot of parents need childcare, and to make it free and accessible for everybody on an equal level, I think would be absolutely fantastic.
Would it mean a big deal to you?
Definitely. I'm a student, so anywhere where I can save when it comes to daycare, I think would be, appreciated, to say the least.
It's just a matter of how to make that promise work and how do you pay for it. So there's sort of questions about practicality of how this can come about. But at the same time, I think it would be absolutely wonderful if we could make that work.
And if this does go through, Ontario would be the first in the country to offer free daycare. So the question was put to Doug Ford. Would he support it if he became Premier? Here's how he responded.
No, I understand that daycare is a big issue, and we take that very seriously. But I find it pretty ironic, 72 days before an election, the Premier comes out with this promise.
So will you keep
so you're going to keep it or not going to keep it?
No, we're going to move forward, and we're going to have our policies put out over the next few weeks.
Let me try again, Doug. Are you going to keep a daycare style free daycare or no? Mm-hmm. Yes or no?
Well, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be rolling out our platform, and you'll have a better idea. But we take this very seriously.
Now, Doug Ford actually needs a strong NDP so that they can split the vote with the Liberals and he would attract more voters. But this poses quite the challenge for the NDP because Kathleen Wynne has consistently been outmaneuvering them on the left. So we pose some questions to Andrea Horvath about this announcement today. Listen to what she has to say.
Free childcare. I mean, is she outflanking you again on the left?
Well, with that plan, as far as I can see, and I haven't had a really close look at it yet, but looks like it's going to keep a heck of a lot of families out. So even
How so?
Well, so even particularly women who are first finishing their mat leave or their parental leave are not going to be able to go back into the workforce as quickly because they're not included. So there's a lot of gaps in this plan.
Is your only way to outleft her to offer free childcare no matter what the age?
Well, again, I mean, I think it's unfortunate that that the Premier's finally woken up to the fact that there's a problem.